My grandfather, he had always taught me to believe in myself and that I could do anything as long as I put my mind to it. I'm originally from a town called Paducah, Kentucky, and I moved here to start a new life because it was a vicious cycle up there, no jobs. I moved down here in 2008, and I got a job shortly after I moved here, working at a place called Contractors Iron and Steel. What I had to do was run a grinder all day long. I was making $8 an hour, and after taxes, I would bring home about $250, $260 a week. 6 months after I was there, it wasn't going anywhere. So me and my girlfriend went to the library, looked on the computer, and seen an ad for ATI air conditioning. So clicked on it and just didn't think anything of it. And then a day or two later, got a phone call from a representative from ATI. Went ahead and enrolled and started exactly 1 week later, which was on my birthday. Turned out to be the best birthday present I could have got. And then I went through the program, put my whole heart into it. I determined, this is what I'm going to be doing for a living. I'm going to get all I can for what I'm having to pay for. But I put everything into it, and the old saying goes, what you put in, you get out. And 3 days before I graduated, got an interview at Comfort Experts.
I'm Brian Hobson, run the production side of the business. Kind of goes back to the interview when I knew how hard he worked to achieve the goals that he had set for himself, and there were obstacles in his path that most people would not have overcome, and there was a never quit attitude, and he knew he was going to achieve it, and that's kind of what we look for in bringing somebody on board.
Well, first of all, on Sundays, my girlfriend and my mom would prepare all my lunches and dinners for the whole week. And then my day, Monday through Thursday, I would get up at 5:30 in the morning and then have to be ready by 6:10 to ride with my neighbor, because that's what time we leave, between 6 and 6:10, and go to work. Had to be there by 6:30, and then get off work at 3 o'clock and catch the bus at 3:15, 3:20, and take that bus to downtown Dallas, and then catch another bus shortly thereafter, and then show up at school about 4 o'clock, 10 minutes till 4, somewhere in there. The first thing that I would do is go to the men's restroom and get cleaned up from all the grease and oil off the metals, change clothes, and then after that I would eat my dinner, and then any homework or studying that I had to do would be done during that time frame, between 4 to 6. School would start at 6 o'clock, and it ran until 10:30 at night, and I would hit the pillow at night at midnight, and then have to hit it again at 5:30 in the morning, getting up, starting my day again.
Hi, I'm Brett Hobson, president of Comfort Experts. Scottie's the guy that showed up late one night at the office to make sure he could be on. We had an early morning interview session the next day to make sure he would be there on time. Anybody that shows up the day before shows some of the traits that we really, really want in employees. Somebody that's reliable and honest and wanting to do the right thing.
Scottie is he's a great asset to the company. He always comes to work ready to work with good attitude, and he's one of the guys that you enjoy being around.
When I first started working here, I had a few technical issues, and I would call my team leader. My team leader would walk me through it over the phone, and even in the meetings that we have, any questions that were brought up, he would answer them and make sure that I had a clear understanding. And now I'm able to do that when younger technicians call me. My first summer here at Comfort Experts, I was able to buy my first car, and it was a 2002 Ford Focus. Got it paid off, and so I wanted my wife to have a reliable car, so we went and got a 2012 GMC Terrain, fully loaded. I went from making $7 an hour in Kentucky, living in a mobile home from hand to mouth on the food, to 6 years later, able to buy my wife a new car and a nice home, $165,000 4-bedroom, 2-bath home, and not sweat the payments. Feels really good.
There's 3 of us brothers that work here. There's myself, Greg, and Brian. One question we always ask when we're discussing somebody, when we're looking at it, hiring, is would you want them going to our parents' house? If there was a blank check sitting on the table, would they do the right thing? And the great thing about people like Scottie, that's who we're looking for. Scottie was that guy that would, always do the right thing.
My name is Scottie Baker, and I'm a senior service tech at Comfort Experts. My grandfather would really love to see what I've done in my life through Comfort Experts.